Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Rodriguez. Benny.
Even before your first career day in school, you knew you wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. You crushed the ball off a tee, dominated Little League. Fast forward to high school, and you can do it all on the diamond. The road to the show should be a breeze, right? Think again. Out of over 450,000 high school athletes a year, 8% will play in college. After that, it gets even tougher. Only 5% of college players get drafted, and just 14% of those drafted actually make it to the majors. So after high school, you're looking at a 0.062% chance of making it to the big leagues. Too much math? Look at it this way. It's harder to get here than it is to get here. Ready to be the next Rocket, Swanson, or Skeens? To be the next Helton, Cruz, or Cole? Think you got what it takes to keep pushing beyond what others think is possible? To leave your mark on the game forever? Ready to pave your road to the show? Let's go.
Welcome to High School Baseball on the Show, live from Bird's Eye Field. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'll be bringing you all the action here on Senior Day. Today we'll get a chance to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game, one last opportunity to show off their skills and celebrate their high school careers in front of their beloved hometown fans. We're just about ready to get started. One down. At the plate, Andres
Batting
Lozano.
fifth, center
And he's
fielder,
got really good
Andres
wheels. One of those skills
Lozano.
you really can't teach.
Be aggressive. We've got one here.
Go Eagles! Let's go Eagles!
Left-handed batter waiting. Grounder to short. Rodriguez. He puts it in his pocket. Batter safe at first without a play.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Jamison Sanderson.
And now, Benny
Batting
Rodriguez.
third, the shortstop,
First and second with
Benny
no... Nobody out,
Rodriguez.
and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Fouled off left side. Today, of course, senior day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man at the plate, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. This pitch
1 ball,
misses.
1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
1-1 pitch, fouled away. Pitcher softened him up with a couple of change-ups. Might be time to go to the heater.
Hey, let it fly.
Rolls away a little bit. Not in time, he's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. And now a single could score 2. This is not how they wanted the inning to go, and that ball in the dirt just compounded matters. Now there are runners at second and third with nobody out, and a base hit can bring in both of them. Two runners in scoring position and nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Slow
Batting
fastball in a
fourth,
hittable
third
location, but he
baseman,
couldn't make contact
Junior
on it.
Nava.
And the pitcher gets the strikeout. Two outs, runner on
batting
first base.
first baseman,
Sammy Rivera
Sammy
getting
Rivera.
ready to hit.
Hey, plays the one now. Be patient. Mow him down. Hey, now, we've got 2.
Grounds it to short. Rodriguez boots it.
No, safe.
I
Now
think these
batting,
guys
the
were
center
all
fielder,
set for the inning to be
Andres
over, and that led
Lozano.
to a lack of focus on the throw. Now they have to flush it and make sure it doesn't wind up hurting them going forward. Runner at second
The
with
batter,
nobody
number
out.
3, shortstop,
Rodriguez
Benny Rodriguez.
went down on strikes the first time through.
Here we go. Clutch up for us now.
Swing and a
Yeah.
miss. Nice changeup.
0-1. That's a ball.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Next one's fouled back. No outs and a runner on second.
Get a good pitch. Here we go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Come on, sit on something right here. Let it fly.
chases the changeup in the dirt. Out. One away on a drop third strike, and the runner stays put.
Third baseman number 1, Junior Nava.
Welcome back, folks, and just a
Leading
reminder
off,
that this is a
the designated
7-inning
hitter,
game here at the
Alvin
high school level.
Knoll.
Be patient.
Swing, ground ball out to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runner at first, nobody
now batting
out.
the
Rodriguez.
shortstop, Benny
Pro scouts
Rodriguez.
are currently projecting him to be a late-round pick in the upcoming draft. He'll definitely have a shot at playing pro ball, but the college route might be the better choice. Grounder left side. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to
Now
dive
batting
and
third
knock
baseman,
it down, and then
Junior
with it over to
Nava.
first for the out. He's got some serious skill. One away and a runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the
Batter number
plate,
3,
Benny
shortstop.
Rodriguez.
Benny
0 for 3
Rodriguez.
with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Let's go, Benny.
Pitch, runner breaking for second, swing and a miss. Safe at second with a
0 balls,
steal.
1 strike.
Hey,
The
come on
0-1.
now. One time, right here.
Ball, that's in. Ball.
One out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, now.
This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 7-4. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. I'm sure off the bat the pitcher thought the swing was too early and that one was gonna bend foul. But with it being just barely fair, the feeling on the mound is
The
a
batter,
lot
number
of
10,
frustration.
designated hitter,
Gotta flush it
Alvin
and get
Knoll.
back to work.
Be patient.
Come on, Eagles.
Come on, mow him down.
Here's the
Runner,
0-1
yes, yes.
pitch. Runner on the go.
One.
To the right side. They are down to their final out. Couple of pitches, a quick out.
Now
Gotta
batting
work.
second baseman, Kareem Jackson.
Here's the second baseman, Kareem
Hey,
Jackson.
Right here. Plays it first now.
And the 3-2 offering.
One,
On the ground to first, Ramiro. And that'll do it. They get the victory on senior day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. Rodriguez with a quality performance in this one, but most importantly, helped get his team the win on senior day. With the pressures of scouts and college coaches in attendance, he proved he has the potential to get a shot at the next level. It's all about taking this momentum and carrying it with him to help his team make a deep playoff run. The high school playoffs have arrived here at Bird's Eye Field, a chance for these teams to extend their season one more day and for these young prospects to showcase their skills. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm honored to be on the call for this one. We are just about ready to get started. Digging in, Scott Stowers.
Be patient.
Leading off here this afternoon, left fielder, Scott Stowers.
Throw your best pitch. Best pitch right here.
Come on, Eagles. Let's go, Eagles.
On the ground to short. That's the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, Justin Saucedo.
Man at first with one
Batting
gone.
third,
Benny
the shortstop.
Rodriguez digs
Benny
in now.
Rodriguez.
Hey, keep it going now. Keep it going.
I'm sure he'd tell you it's all about
great
the
take
team,
right
but
there.
this player's presence here in the playoffs is a testament not just to his
Right
skill,
here.
but to his determination and commitment to the game. Foul ball there. Here comes the 1-1. And the curve drops in there for a strike. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball.
That's a ball.
Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. 2 outs and runners at
Batter
first and
number
second.
three, shortstop.
Now, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Swing, and this one lifted down the left field line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Crushed that first pitch fastball, but too early. Good moment to remind yourself to keep the weight back. Curveball
Yeehaw!
drops in for a strike.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
Swinging a drive
Get
deep
over,
left
get
field,
over.
pretty far back there, and a base hit. 1 run comes in, coming to the plate. The relay to second, and he's out, cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 runner stranded. We move on to inning number 4, all tied 1-1. No outs, runner at first. Now
batting,
Alberto
first
Herrera.
baseman,
Leadoff
Alberto
hitter is
Herrera.
aboard, so the defense will be on guard against the bunt that could move a critical runner into scoring position.
Throw him the dark one.
Come on, Orlando.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rolled to short, could be 2. Boots it.
Hey, you beat it up.
Third baseman, number 2.
That's a tough break for this
Ruben
double play
Merrifield.
combo. Chance for a twin killing, but instead they come away with nothing. No outs, runner at
Hey, clutch up.
first.
Your turn right
Benny
here.
Batter
Rodriguez
number
getting
3,
ready to hit.
shortstop.
Picked up
Benny
an RBI the
Rodriguez.
last time up. Still their only run of the game so far.
Hey! 0-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
1-1.
This one's in the dirt. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish.
Wait for your pitch.
Comes up
Yeah.
empty. Strike 2. Wouldn't be surprised to see the
1
runner
ball,
break
2
from
strikes.
first, trying to stay out of the double play. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Way out front for strike 3.
Third baseman, number 1.
1 out and a runner at
Now
second.
batting,
And
first
now
baseman,
Alberto Herrera.
Alberto Herrera.
Come on, Lee.
Hey, check 4, go to 1.
On the ground to the left. Rodriguez. Now 2
He's
out.
out.
Third baseman, number 2, Ruben Merrifield.
1 down.
Now
And
batting
now at the
center
plate,
fielder,
Guadalupe
Guadalupe
Tovar.
Tovar.
And there's a base hit to right field. There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. Rodriguez really struggled in this one, but most importantly, his team is headed to the state championship. I'm sure he'll learn from this experience and arrive focused to try and bring home the title. And your final score here today, 2-1. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon. Hello and welcome to this year's grand finale of high school baseball. It's the state championship game. Live from Birdseye Field, I'm Ben Gelman. After a season filled with triumphs and challenges, it all comes down to this. The 2 best teams in the state clash for the ultimate prize. First pitch coming up next. All right, ready to get this one started.
Leading off the ball game
batter
here this
now,
afternoon,
Israel
the
Rosado.
designated hitter, Israel Rosado.
Be patient. Get him with your best pitch right here.
On the ground. Now 1
He's
out.
out.
Batting second, left fielder, Mitch.
Runner at first with 1 gone.
Batting third,
Here's the shortstop at the
shortstop,
plate. Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Hey, keep it going, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Oh, and 1.
Ah! 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
Runner!
There goes the runner. High fly ball down the line and left. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Hey!
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout, and the runner will hold.
Batting fourth, third baseman, junior.
2 outs and a runner at first.
The batter,
Now
number
it's the
3,
shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Deep to center and forget it. Long gone. That's gotta feel good. And now they're out front. It's 3-1. What a fun trip around the bases for him with the lead changing hands on that homer. I know he was trying to bury that splitter down below the strike zone, but instead it stayed up just a little too high. Clean uppercut swing from the hitter, and that one sailed out of here. One away, runners at first and third.
Third baseman,
Elton Herzog getting ready to hit.
Be patient.
Come on, Holden. Let's go, Eagles.
Hey, one away.
The 0-1. To first, maybe a 2-ball. On to second,
No,
but not in
he's in
time.
there.
Safe as a run scores. Welcome back, folks, and
Leading
just a
off,
reminder that this
shortstop,
is a 7-inning
Benny
game here at
Rodriguez.
the high school level. Rodriguez, he's projected to go in the middle rounds of the upcoming draft. Lots of interest from the pro scouts here this week, but the college route might be the better choice. And that'll get down for a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Here's the third baseman, Junior
Looking good. No
Nava.
one better up there, huh? You go.
Come on, Griffey. Let's go, Junior.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Touches the bag for 1, and that's 2. On that play, he was really decisive.
catcher,
Went to the bag at
Felix
second himself,
Palacios.
and then made a strong throw over to first to get the back end of the double play. So up next, Joaquin
head up.
Now
Espinoza.
batting,
Leadoff
catcher,
hitter is aboard, so
Joaquin
the defense will be
Espinoza.
on guard against the bunt that
Fill it
could
up.
move a critical runner into
Go out
scoring
there, huh?
position.
Be patient.
Payoff pitch. To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to first, double play.
Now batting the first baseman, Oliver Esposito.
Two outs and runners at first and
Hey,
second.
easy way now,
Dana
easy way.
Schmidt now
Now
at the
batting,
plate. 1 for 3.
shortstop, Dana Schmidt.
Come on, no runs here. Be patient.
Do your job. We got you. We got a good team.
This one popped up. Palacios. And that's it. They're state champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season. Rodriguez delivered an incredible performance, providing the offensive spark they needed to take home the state title. It's a day he and his teammates will never forget. Next stop, the MLB Draft Combine.
All right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts, you just mentioned, to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they will be going by and being able to measure guys.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. With Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a prospect here. He just wrapped up his season. Now he gets a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he's able to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism to pick up the bat, show off your skills as a hitter, and then also grab a glove and be able to go out in the field. I really believe this is the biggest opportunity to prove that he can showcase at the pro level.
Now, you were a player that thrived under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
You know, he's going to have to embrace those nerves, embrace that pressure, all the eyeballs that are on him, especially as he goes from hitting to taking the field.
All right, let's go down on the field for more. This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity, this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
Jessica, it's been a bit of a struggle so far for this young prospect.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is he's trying to find that comfort zone in the box. He's got a lot of movement in his load. It's throwing off his timing. That's probably the biggest thing because he's trying to do too much.
And also that could be symptomatic of nerves. That could be in play here as well.
Robert, that's exactly it. It's a crucial showcase, and hopefully he can make some of those adjustments and bounce back strong. He'll get a chance to redeem himself with the fielding drills next.
Jessica, let's move on to the shortstop. This is the position that has the flash. This is the quarterback of the infield.
Robert, these are your flat-out gamers. It's an opportunity for the scouts to focus on his footwork, on body control, glove-to-hand transfer, and, of course, arm accuracy. And let's not forget about that arm strength. At the MLB level, players average over 86 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? That's some impressive numbers for these prospects to try and reach as they develop as pros.
So far, what's your assessment of this session? How's he doing?
Robert, teams are looking for a sure thing at shortstop, and it's been a struggle for him. He's got a ways to go.
Yeah, he seems to be struggling with confidence, but there is time if he can turn it around.
Look, if he can finish strong, he's showing he's got some potential. You see some defensive strength, but also there's a lot to improve on before a team can realistically commit to him.
All right, back here with Jessica Mendoza. And Jessica, this young prospect just wrapped up day one, the hitting, the fielding. What did you think of his performance?
You know, the biggest thing is day one, he got the nerves out of the way. I mean, he was able to showcase as a hitter and as a fielder, and knowing his work ain't done yet, he's got some games coming up.
That's right. These prospects on day two, they're going to be going head-to-head. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for joining us at the MLB Draft Combine in Phoenix, Arizona.
Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the Diamondbacks. I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday's drills, today is the first opportunity for these prospects to show what they can do in a live game situation. First pitch coming up next. And now at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Just can't catch up to the heat. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. There to make the catch. Runner tags at second. In safely at third with one out. Back to the top of the order here. Huber will hit next. Here's the 1-2 offering. Grounds this one to short. Rodriguez. Throw to first in time. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. Man at first with one gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. Rodriguez competing here at the MLB Draft Combine, fresh off of winning a high school state championship. I'm sure that was an awesome experience for him.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runner at first, one away. And the count 1-2. That's the kind of foul that'll leave you feeling the sting in your palms. Ouch. Now the 1-2 pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Out number 2. Back here at Chase Field, here's the catcher, Mitch Pitts. Out to short, Rodriguez. Tosses to first, and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty.
Aye!
Up and in, and that's ball 1. This one in the air to right. And it drops in. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Chad Lockhart now at the plate. One pitch now. And he heads for second. Throw to second and out. That ends the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, no one left. 7th inning up next, 2-1. Go ahead run on base. And here's the catcher, Mitch Pitts. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. And now the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. 1 for 3. The plan should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side. Popped up. Malone. 1 away. Two down and a runner at second base. Now at the dish, Ken Farley. Swinging a rocket. High, deep. This one's gonna go. Out of here. Ball game. And he sends us out in fine fashion here. I'm sure every home fan who stuck it out is going to be smiling the whole way home after that walk-off job in extras. A 5-3 final in this one. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Another chance for these prospects to show what they're made of as we creep closer to draft day. First pitch is just around the corner. And next, the cleanup hitter, Claudio Arrojo. The 0-1. To short, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time, and a run scores. Benny Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Ball 1.
While all of these prospects expect to be drafted, the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for improvement, makes participation here a valuable experience no matter what happens in the future. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play. That is outstanding defense. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Nobody on with 1 out. Chance Bernstein now at the plate. And 1 and 2. Grounds it to short. Throw to first in time. So digging in, Benny Rodriguez. Hit into a double play the first time around. And swing and miss. These hitters are coming with an
0-1.
aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts.
Hey!
Rolls away a little bit, and the
0-2.
runner stays put. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Tying run is at first. Top half of the 4th. Got it. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Benny Rodriguez digs in now. And a curve
that's
misses outside.
Ball 2.
Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Lots of pressure on the hitter in this moment. The best find a way to steel themselves and stay focused. Righty comes to the plate. Line drive, and it's caught as they escape the bases loaded jam. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied up at 3. No outs, runner at first. Chris Cutliff will hit next. Came through in the clutch earlier in this one, and they'd love to see a similar approach here. Stay up the middle and try to get the barrel on the ball. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, but way too late. Safe there. First and second, 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. Late on that fastball. Got the swinging strike that time with the high velo, but that's a dangerous way to live. Best to steer clear of that again. Curveball drops in there. And the tying run's at the plate. Popped up. Cutliff. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. 7-4. Claudio Arrojo getting ready to hit. On the ground, out to short, Rodriguez. And there's 2 away. So 2 on and 2 out. And now the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in.
3
That
balls,
one
no
misses,
strike.
now 3-0. No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. 3-0, here's the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. Three and 2 now. And that'll load the bases. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. Ray Tumalo now at the plate. Next one's popped in the air into right. Makes the grab. That ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. We head to the bottom of the 8th, 8-7. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Shane Gorman. Not the kind of batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base paths. Grounder left side, and that's a fair ball. It's a leadoff double. The winning run is at second base. At the plate, Benny Rodriguez. Fly ball down the line. And that's that. They put 2 on the board. 1 hit, the homer. No errors, no one left. Last chance to square it up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Man at second here with 2 away. Chance Bernstein digs in now. Swing, soft line drive. It falls in. Coming around third. Now a long throw home. Tag out, and that is the ball game. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down. Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. Back here at Chase Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Next offering is down low. You have to feel for these youngsters and the pressure they must be feeling. Sure, the nerves may settle a bit after the first couple games, but they've still got the draft looming in the not-too-distant future. Fly ball to right. And it drops in. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Next to hit, Ray Tumalo. Two and two now. This one's in the dirt. Second inning, no score thus far. Next one's popped in the air into right. Makes the grab on the run. One gone, runner at first. Ken Farley will hit next. There goes the runner. Pitch inside.
That's inside.
Throw to second. Out. They were trying to put the pressure on the defense early in this ballgame with that aggressive approach on the bases. Now that they've been caught, I wonder if they'll shift tactics going forward. Here's the center fielder, Juan Padilla. 1-2 pitch. Grounds it to short. Rodriguez. That's the second out. Two out and a runner in scoring position. And now the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off down the right side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
What discipline
1
to
ball,
lay
2
off
strikes,
the
the count.
high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. Ground ball to third, Cullen. Jump throw. And they get the out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. On to the top of the 5th. We're all tied, 0-0. No outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Steven Melendez. Rolled to short, could be 2. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get the out. Nicely done. I love the backhand stop he made, but he took a little longer than you'd like to get rid of the ball. Still, good internal clock to know how much time he had, and he makes the throw to get the out. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. And takes low for ball 1.
That's a ball.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Next up, Ray Tumalo. Oh, 0-2 now.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt, but
strikes.
blocked. Nobody out and a runner at first. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. And now the center fielder, Ken Farley. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second.
That's an out.
Over to first, safe. Runner at second here with 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Aldo Rosado. In the air to left center. And a base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. Now it's the second baseman, Steve Aitken. On 0-1, the delivery. Ground ball to short. This should do it. On the run, throw to first. To first, picked out of the dirt. Ball game. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stocks. I, for one, cannot wait to see what the future holds for these players and for our sport.
With the third pick in the 6th round, the Los Angeles Dodgers select Benny Rodriguez, a shortstop from the West region.
So as we continue through day 2 of this year's draft, we got a high school player with the latest pick. And Harold, this is a guy that's already committed to one of the best college baseball programs in the country. What do you think his immediate future holds?
Well, he's got a future. He's a nice young talent, but I don't think he's ready for pro ball. I think he has a lot more development to do. And going to the college that he's going to, they do a great job of developing players. I think he really has to look at that seriously. Pro ball is pro ball. But college, you got a chance to go and you can make mistakes and still have an opportunity to come back.
But he did get drafted for a reason. So this big league organization thinks they've got the developmental expertise in their system. They want him to sign, do they not?
No doubt. I see what they see in him. There's upside talent. I'm just saying pro ball will eat him up right now. He's not ready.
Okay. Oh, look.
This is my take.
That's a very candid take. And who knows, maybe in a couple of years we'll see him in the first round.
Live from the ballpark at Omaha, MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the TCU Horned Frogs taking on the UCLA Bruins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, today one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Here's the left fielder, Aaron Pagan.
Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. These players have got to be pumped, Boog. I know I am.
No doubt, Singy. The massive crowd here, a national audience watching at home. For most of these players, this is by far the biggest stage they played on. Roll to short, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. Benny Rodriguez steps in now for UCLA. What a journey he's been on to get to this point, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's really been a perfect fit for this UCLA program. A tremendous 4-year career, and to cap off his senior season with a trip to Omaha, pretty incredible.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Through an inning, no score here on the show. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pagan now at the plate.
Aaron Pagan.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Rodriguez tosses across the first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on. So runner at second, 2 down. Benny Rodriguez steps in now for UCLA, Singy.
Yeah, the UCLA program has a rich baseball history. You know, Jackie Robinson is the most well-known, but can't forget other alums like Dave Roberts, Chase Utley, and Troy Gloss. The Bruins are loaded with baseball names.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, Dave Roberts' story at UCLA is pretty cool. He joined the team as a walk-on outfielder, and then after his junior season, he was drafted in the 47th round, but he decided to return to improve his draft stock. He left with a diploma and the school's career stolen base record.
Always said, give me one time.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game really comes into play.
I couldn't agree more, Boog. It's time to lock in and focus, which isn't easy to do under such a bright spotlight. But performing with this kind of pressure is exactly the kind of thing to help prepare you for the big leagues.
Right side, Colbert. Nabs it, and that is the third out of the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Darren Vaughn. Swing and a chopper out to short. Rodriguez fires over to first. That ends the frame. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. The Bruins lead it 2-0. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. The Dodgers selected him out of high school, but he chose college ball instead. Pretty cool to see it paying off for him, Singy. A shot at the natty.
Yeah, Boog, what an opportunity.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now
that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one, make a play.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Asensio will hit next. Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Next is the designated hitter, Jared Asensio.
Jared Asensio.
Hey, keep it going. Punch up for it.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. So up next, Chance Sanguillen. This one in the air. Baco hauls it in, and there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Benny Rodriguez digs in now. He won a state championship back in his high school playing days. Pretty impressive to have the chance to make a run at a national championship here this week, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, for me, I mean, he's already shown he can get it done in these pressure-packed games. And that's what separates the great players from the average ones. Can you come through when it matters most?
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Jared Asensio.
No, that's out.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well,
throw to first, and he's back in easily. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Benny Rodriguez.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. 4 runs already in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Line drive. That is the inning. Man at first with one gone. And here's the catcher, Blaine O'Donnell. On the ground, 2 ball. Sanguillen tossed to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Bruins have the lead, 13-6. Rodriguez didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Live from the ballpark in Omaha, we're ready for Game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the LSU Tigers going up against the UCLA Bruins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's a speed threat, Demetrius Pride.
Leading off for the Tigers, the center fielder, Demetrius Pride.
Out to short, Rodriguez. And the first out of the game is an easy one.
Batting second, the first baseman, Danny Huber.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Benny Rodriguez at the plate now for the Bruins. And that is out of play.
Some rich history for the Bruins, Boog, including winning their first title in 2013 over Mississippi State, a baseball powerhouse. They went a perfect 10-0 during that postseason.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball. Attaboy, good lead.
Swings through that one for strike 2. I get a nugget about that UCLA championship run, Singy. They didn't hit a home run in the tournament. First chance to do that since the 1966 Ohio State Buckeyes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch kicks away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring. Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Asensio digs in now, right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one outside. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right through there. Got it. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So bases all loaded up. Rodriguez now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
Rodriguez.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Pitch misses there. Ball one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
First strike.
Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires.
You got a full count.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Queen at third. Middleton on second. Chadwick on at first with nobody out. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Asensio, the next to hit.
Jared Asensio.
Hit on the ground might be two. Good feed, that's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play's kind of a rally killer.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners.
Shortstop,
Rodriguez will hit next.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now back.
Digging in, Jared Asensio.
Asensio.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We're headed to the 5th. The Bruins lead it 5-4. Welcome back to the ballpark at Omaha. Now it's the right fielder, Carmen Stahl. Out to short. Tosses to first. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, Dallas.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rodriguez digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fastball is outside.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The designated
now
hitter,
it's the DH, Jared Asensio. Ground ball could be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Now batting.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next to hit, Dallas Vasquez. The 0-1. On the ground to short, Rodriguez. Throw to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So digging in, Dallas Vasquez.
Now batting, left fielder, Dallas Vasquez.
The Tigers down to their final strike. On the ground to third, and this should do it. And that'll do it. They get the victory to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Rodriguez was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Knocked in 3 runs for them.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. This is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Texas Longhorns. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, it's win or go home time for one of college baseball's biggest names.
Big game on tap today, Boog. 9 innings away from leading his team to the College Baseball Championship game. Pressure-packed opportunity for him and his teammates.
First pitch coming your way next. 1 out, runner at second. Benny Rodriguez steps in now for UCLA, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, most famous UCLA alum for you. I'm sure you're probably going with Troy Aikman, but I'm going to go with 4-sport athlete.
That one ripped. Out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Look at him soaking it all in with his team. It's like a parade out there singing.
Yeah, and you can tell he's loving every second, Boog. This is the College Baseball Championship. Moments like this are what players dream about.
Yeah, pure joy. And I think I saw one of his teammates try and do a cartwheel.
a good hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Second, the first baseman,
Tyler Newhouser.
Calm down.
Hit on the ground to short. Rodriguez slings to first in time.
Batting third.
You know,
the
Sidney,
catcher,
this elimination
Jerry
game might be when these
Escobar.
players really feel the pressure to make their mark.
Absolutely. They know the history, Boog. They're fully aware that Hall of Famers like Paul Molitor and Big Dave Winfield made a name for themselves here in Omaha.
Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So digging in, Mohamed Galindo. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 2 and 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. Asensio, the next to hit.
Your turn now. No one better.
Hairston checks the runner. Rodriguez back on a dive. The 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Now here is Geraldo Eichinger.
The third baseman, number 13.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
To short, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're headed to the 5th. The Bruins have the lead, 10-8. Now it's the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Here goes the runner. They pitch out. 1-0. Throw. Save.
Well, they did everything they could to try to prevent that steal. They throw the pitch out, but just great speed on the base paths. And that's a pretty nice stolen base.
Man at second. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Oh, what do you say? Do it one time.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. Runner from third, in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they trail by one.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Rodriguez in the box now, takes strike one.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The changeup missing. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. Mohamed Galindo getting ready to
Now
hit.
batting, second baseman, Mohamed Galindo.
On the ground, out to short. Rodriguez whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
At the plate, Benny Rodriguez.
The batter, the shortstop.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-1. Now pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. On a line. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. And in the ninth, they take the lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from
Now
third.
batting, the
So
second
next,
baseman,
Mohamed Galindo.
Galindo.
This could end it. This one popped up. Howard has this one sized up. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the national championship game. What a run for this team. Rodriguez with a quality performance in this one, Singy.
He certainly got the job done as they notch yet another win to advance to the national championship game. Nothing spectacular, but a steady effort to help keep his team on track. I'm sure the scouts see the potential in this young prospect.
Live from the ballpark at Omaha, the show brings you the college championship game. It's the UCLA Bruins taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for his school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of his young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how he performs with the baseball world watching.
Benny Rodriguez steps in now for UCLA, singing.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Line drive, base hit. Dudley rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, he's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So now here's the DH, Jared Asensio. Richardson over to first. Rodriguez back in on a dive.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
There goes the runner on the ground to first. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw into third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Sanguillen digs in now. That one the other way. The throw to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. The Bruins lead it 2-0. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Benny Rodriguez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
See, I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker Buehler. He was on the 2024 LA Dodgers and the 2014 Vanderbilt Commodores.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Down the line, and that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors. Benny Rodriguez, the next to hit. He really has what teams are looking for. Some scouts have projected him as a first rounder in the upcoming draft, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think we could be looking at a future MLB All-Star here. He's got the skill set to be an elite player in the pros.
And there's a strike.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Line to left. And that's the third out. We've hit the halfway point. Tied 2-2. 2 outs, runner on first.
The batter number
Now it's
14.
the second baseman, Hideki Stockton.
Hideki
Mock,
Stockton.
the runner at first with 2 gone.
Be patient.
Grounds 1 to short. Rodriguez throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. The game. Man at first, nobody out. And the batter now, Benny Rodriguez.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Line drive. And a base hit right there. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing, and this team really needed it. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
1 down, runner at first. Jared Asensio will hit next. Pickoff throw, but it's wide of the bag and gets away.
Boog, you got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Runner breaks for third. Soft contact in the air. Base hit right field. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
That's a good job right there. You get 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Two on, 1 out. Sanguillen getting ready to hit.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Popped up left side. It's going to fall for a hit. To the plate, save, and we are tied.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
And we're back. Now at the plate, Roger Mock.
For the Gamecocks, the shortstop, Roger Mock.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So digging in, Benny Rodriguez.
Shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Tell you what, I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these players who are not much older than them, competing at the very highest level of college sports.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out.
Now
Coyle digs in
catcher,
now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Save! And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Dana Alcantara.
The designated hitter, Dana Alcantara.
And there's a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, but it's foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses. 2-1. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is full.
Here we go, one time, right now, let's go.
Man at second. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double.
Go ahead run on base. Asensio, the next to hit. Move to first. Rodriguez back on a dive. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied up at 3 apiece. So runner at second, 2 down. McCormick now at the plate.
McCormick.
The Gamecocks down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that's it. They're national champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season.
What a way to go out on the biggest stage, helping lead his team to the ultimate prize. This is a day they'll never forget. This young prospect proved he has the talent to continue his baseball journey well beyond the college ranks.
With the 23rd pick of the 3rd round, the Los Angeles Dodgers select Manny Rodriguez, a shortstop from the West region.
Okay, so another college player taken off the board here in the early rounds of this draft. It's another player who was drafted out of high school, went to school, had a strong but not outstanding college career, Harold. What do you think of this young man? Because he didn't put up any staggering college stats, but scouts clearly have liked him for a while.
Well, they've liked him, and this is where the metrics have helped him. You know, statistically, not all there, but when you see him on the field and you see him go through the combine-type workouts, you see the potential of being an impact player. Not everybody's a #1 pick that ends up being a big-time player in the big leagues.
So maybe in the minor leagues, he can get with one instructor, one coach who can unlock that talent that we've been waiting to see.
That's what you're dreaming on, and that's why you draft him and hoping you can develop it.
Look, he bet on himself out of high school, went to college, and it clearly paid off.
Great job.